ちょっとビリビリさせないとね。早く投稿しなさい。新月が流れて。緊急入力。三月よ、輝け。塵となってください。行け、リーナの永遠の安寧を。吸引テスト開始。無双の風。新月が来る。交渉は終わりです。加速して。迷える者が皆のために祈ろう。安全距離確認。
Alright, welcome back everybody. Been a while since I last streamed. I think it's almost been about 2 weeks. Because yeah, as you guys have hopefully noticed, I've been putting out some more videos lately. I want to get at least 2 more videos out before Enfield comes out, and I only have a week to do it, so today's stream again is going to be a short one because I only plan on doing some gacha pulls and that's it. At most I'm going to stream for like 2 hours, so I don't plan to be here for very long. After I'm done streaming, I gotta go work on videos again before I go off to work. Anyways, Chaos, thanks so much for the 15-month resub. Welcome back. Hey, Musman, what's going on? How's it going? Going on. Been busy. Glad they revealed Mark 23. I remember in my last stream, or one of the last streams I did before today, somebody in Twitch chat was like, oh, they're gonna reveal a new T-doll on the CN server soon, and she's supposed to be a landmine girl. I remember being like, landmine girl? And I was like, and they were like, oh, it could be either Mark 23 or somebody else. I was like, Mark 23? Like, what the fuck? Because Mark 23 from GFL1 always struck me as the, as like the cute cat girl type. Never really like the landmine girl type. But I guess she was kind of like that in the first game too. After reading up on her on her stuff a little bit. I guess they just cranked that shit up in the second game. Ew, Finkel. She was better at controlling herself in the first game. I guess 10 years without Shiki-kan dick it turns her into that, I guess. Alright, anyways, over to YouTube chat. Hey, Justin, A student, welcome back. Thought you were cooking hard on videos. Right now, still am. I keep planning to pump those videos out. Next video should be out hopefully within the next 2 days, and I'll try to get the next video out before Enfield comes out, but I don't know how fast I'll get around to doing that. Ideally, I get the next video out by Saturday. I'm gonna have to check with my editor to see what his progress is like. He said the next video, the first half of it, should already be done. So that gives me some hope that we'll be able to get it out by Saturday my time. And if so, that means that we should theoretically have barely enough time to get my Toboro video out before Enfield launches on the 22nd. But we'll see. Been missing your streams, dude. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I can't with my current work schedule. I can't stream and make videos at the same time. It's either one or the other for me. He's got some videos. Yeah, hopefully you guys have been watching them and enjoying them in the meantime.
過去の記録に基づき一つお願いがあるのですが、掃除対象股間奥義命を捨てにや超拡散形態殲滅モード黒き翼よ防衛モード起動はい加速しますはい雨描きがたし最ウルコ吸引テスト開始7号車交渉は終わりです掃除対象6
One of her skills is literally called Landmine Girl. I assume in the second game, unless that also counts towards the unless you're talking about the first game too. Hey, okay, Slow, welcome back. I never did Aoife's thingy? I thought I did. I joined Celasora now that a character voiced by Chiyo Saito is currently on Reddit. Her name is Firenz. I'm aware of her actually. I saw Stellasaur's official Twitter announcer on my timeline, and yeah, apparently she is voiced by Chiyo Saito. Unfortunately, as much as I'm tempted, no, Enfield is right around the corner, man. It's like literally next week. I'm struggling to keep up with all my gacha games as it is, to be honest with you. Hold up. Hey, Flying Ligma, thanks for wasting your points. Polls haven't been good for you this week. I did a lot of my gacha pulls off stream. For example, for CZN, I got spooked by Yuki, but she showed up in what, 2 multis, so I guess technically it wasn't that bad. What else did I pull in? Oh yeah, GFL 2 I got Lewis. I won the coin flip for Lewis finally. So that broke my my coin flip loss streak in GFL 2. Mark 23 appears with the G41. Yeah. GFL 2 Twitter's pretty excited about it, I think. I do find it funny that a girl like, you know, Mark 23 uses the Mark 23 handgun. Because I think in real life the Mark 23 handgun is like fucking huge. So if she wants to hold that thing comfortably, her hands better be pretty big too, I think. Hey, Veleric, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 69. Nice. Thanks for the 69-month resub. Welcome back, man. Yeah, hope we've been doing well, my dude. Did you get Oguri? Yeah, I'm playing through Oguri Cap's, Christmas Oguri's career right now, or I'm doing a career with her right now. Apparently, a Christmas Oguri needs like what, 3 yellow perks to activate her ult. I don't know how that fucking shit works. But sure, whatever.
探索に挑戦。冒険者の生活はどうやら性に合っているようだ。
But yeah, I got both my Chris's Oguri and Chris's Biwa pulls, and I got both of them in like 2-3 multis. So my Uma Musume luck is fucking insane as usual. Pixel Tree. I think I've been getting a couple of Pixel Tree videos on my recommended. You just hate his face on the thumbnails, and unfortunately, that's kind of that's part of the YouTube thumbnail meta where people make obnoxious faces and fucking paste it all over their fucking thumbnails. One could argue I do the same, but hey, I like to think that, you know, at least I don't look like a fucking annoying prick on my thumbnails. Though obviously that is up to interpretation. She needs 3 stamina recovery skills. They don't have to be gold though. Okay. Hey, Haviland, welcome back. And yeah, it's been like almost 2 weeks now. G41's artist finally realized she's a fox, not a dog or a cat. Better for me. So Cross is next. Yeah, like next week or so, right? We'll grind Anfield next week, just cook the videos in the meantime. Yep, that's the plan. Hey, Chucky, welcome back. Is Lewis a must pull? in my unprofessional GFL2 opinion, I think Lewis is a very interesting choice to consider because she's one of the very few machine gun dolls we have in the game. Like besides her, we only have 2 machine gunners in the game, and those being Peritia and Latara, if you even use Latara. And machine gunners are pretty useful in boundary push / phase clash because they have an AOE effect, and they're the only gun type in the game that has such an AOE effect. So it makes so having a machine gunner on your team makes going through phase clash a lot more fucking bearable, because you don't have to worry about taking enemies one at a time. Outside of the elite enemies and like the boss enemies. That being said, she's fire element, and if you already have a full fire team, then like I don't know how much Lewis contributes to a fire team. Like who would you even replace on our current fire team? Like maybe Chihua, Captain China, Type 97S, the fire shotgunner. Even then, though, it's like, well, having a fire shotgunner, at least for phase clash, is also useful, too, because shotgunners can break through those rock formation barriers in one shot. Not that that should be that big of a deal, though, because, AR assault riflers can do that, too, but for strictly endgame and not necessarily phase clash or boundary push, like, I don't know, does Lewis provide enough utility to justify using her in a fire team over all the characters we have now? I don't know. High dupe level Lewis replaces Sharkery. Really? Sharkery of all people. All right. Even considering a V6 Sharkery? The fuck? How's that possible? Blue Archive anniversary on JP server incoming. Yeah, it's about that time, isn't it? Hey, Chisa, welcome back. Missed me. I'm back for now. Today's gonna be the only stream I do for next week, and I'll be back for Enfield next week, because Enfield launches on the 22nd. You didn't log into FGO today? Didn't get your ticket every Sunday? Oh, yeah, I know what that feels like. Yeah, you'll get used to it. Made it C6 Columbina. Hey, congrats, man. Don't let that what was her name again? Don't let that Hannah bitch know. She might yell at you again. You heard of Bleach Soul Resonance? Oh god, did she fail a fucking 10%? I think she did. I think I have. Yeah, I just have no idea what it's about though. Silver Palace's beta is like, yes, I saw. I've been watching a couple streamers play through that game. Looks pretty fun so far. Definitely a bit different. A little bit. Any thoughts on the game so far? The only thing that comes to mind immediately is there's something a bit off about the characters, or like how the characters look. I don't know. Like, I'm not an artist. I'm not like a professional in, like, determining how good aesthetics look in video games. Like, if it looks good, and that's good enough for me, usually. But there can be times where I'm just kind of like, well, I can't help but notice something like, I just can't help notice something about them. Like, this is one of those times. I think if I had to specify what exactly I'm talking about, as I crack open a cold one here. I think the character models in Silver Palace, specifically their eyes, they look a bit off. It's either that or the lighting, the lighting on the character models specifically, are not done yet. It's either one of those two. Like that's the only criticism I have of the game so far, is that the characters themselves look a bit, there's something off about them. It's a bit into like, it's like they got like half a foot into like the uncanny valley territory, where it's like something feels weird about them, but it's not so much where it's like it actively detracts from the experience. Like I'm sure even when you start playing it, you get used to it. I certainly got used to it just watching other streamers play. So it's not. I don't want to make too big of a deal out of this. It's just if like that's the first thing when you ask me like, oh, what are your thoughts on the game? That's the first thing that comes to mind. It's like something's off about the character models. And I think it's either suboptimal lighting on the models themselves, or like something with their eyes. I don't know. Maybe their eyes are too big. I don't know. Maybe their eyes are too big, or something about their eyes is kind of off. I don't know. Either way, that's my initial thought. Other than that, the animations are great. The animations are pretty fucking fire in that game. From like just the menu, like just tabbing through your menu stuff and having your, clicking on your character profile and having to switch their weapon and whatnot. The animations themselves are pretty snappy. I like them. Did I do polls? Yes, Zizar. I got the new character in CZN. I did get spooked by Yuki, which I don't mind because I like Yuki. And she showed up pretty early anyway in like 2 multis, so overall I didn't mind. Excuse me. But yes, I got the new character. Currently, I'm in CZN. Currently, I just got done max investing into Tressa, I believe. So my Tressa's good to go. I don't plan to work on her again unless I decide to fucking build Tressa with crit stats for some reason. Which I may do that later, just not now. So aside from Tressa's potentials in CZN where you can level up her crit stats, I've leveled up everything else. So my Tressa for now is functionally perfect until such time comes where when, like I said, I decide to just build her with crit stats for some reason. But that's super endgame. I won't worry about that until later. And then now I'm focusing on Serenial. Actually, why don't they just fucking open the fucking game and show you? why am I just fucking sitting here just yapping off about it? And just fucking pull up CZM. Why the fuck not? Not like it's not like it's a terribly intensive game to run. Hey yo, Banana, welcome back. Hey yo, Eric, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Also, hey, Otter Claws. Sorry for missing your resub. A little bit ago, but thanks for the 22 months, man. Appreciate it. New Year, same shit. Pretty much, yeah. The only thing new that's coming up are going to be new gacha games, but that's about it for now. Never got around to grinding Woo enough to hit Lene. No Gyado for you. Sorry to hear that, Crazy Wolf. Maybe next time. Enjoy bike exploration more than flying. Yeah, that makes perfect sense because that's funny. CZN was already open for me. But yeah, that makes perfect sense, Crazy Wolf, because yeah, I've said before that it feels like Kuro Game put a lot more effort into integrating the bike experience with like the overall 3.0 experience. Like they designed the 3.0 region much more heavily to work with biking around. So Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I feel the same way. Anyways, so yeah, my Tressa, alright, where is it? I already got the new character. I'm kind of steadily working on her. I have no idea what she does. Some weird defense-based, like, what, support character? Hybrid, DPS hybrid type shit? I don't know. She's also Instinct, which is kind of wish she wasn't Instinct, because we just had Serennial. Our last banner was on fucking Serennial, and my Serennial is like the strongest character on my account right now by far. So yeah, currently I'm trying to max out everything on Serennial. Just trying to max out her crit damage now. Problem is that her last unique stat, I think they're called in this game, wants her to have 60 plus crit rate, and mine only has 56. So she still needs like 1 or 2 more, like 2 or 3 more crit stat or crit rate pulls, and unfortunately all the fucking pieces I've ever rolled in this game are absolute fucking trash. Like, holy fuck, this shit is even worse. This shit, they really did copy everything Hoy, just made it fucking 3 times worse. Like, holy fuck, dude. Fuck Smilegate. Hey, what was that? You got an instinct damage, fucking double crit 5 piece? Oh, guess what? You get fucking 4 rolls in the flat HP. Fuck you. Thanks, Smilegate. Fucking little bitches. At least this one got 3 pulls into fucking crit chance. Or crit rate. But yeah, I still need to find other pieces that can get more crit rate stats. The problem is that's gonna be really fucking hard to do because one, even with 4 pulls into fucking flat HP, this is still probably gonna be the best instinct damage cup that I have for her, unless I just randomly fucking farm one. Which, you know, what are the chances of that? So I'm gonna try to get her a decent 1 piece, I think. It's that I don't want to replace a 3 piece either. I can't replace her 2 piece because why would I replace this? Because it rolled 3 times into crit rate already. I don't really want to re-roll this one because this one started with double crit. So it's like, and it got 2 pulls into it, or 2 rolls into it. So it's like, yeah, shit rolled 3 times in the fucking defense percent, but it also got 2 pulls in the double crit. So do I want to replace that when traditionally all my pulls and all my substat rolls in this game have been fucking utter dog shit? Not really. 4 pieces is crit rate main stat, so the only way I can make this shit better is to have it have like what, double attack or crit damage on it, which is nice, but I'm not exactly, you know, I'm not exactly worrying about crit damage right now. And then 6 disc, well, 6 disc has random main stats, so, you know, gotta have attack percent, gotta be in set, and it has to, you know, roll 3 times, like 2 or 3 times in the fucking crit chance. Yeah, give me a fucking break, dude. So definitely have to replace her 1 piece. Gotta pray that it rolls like at least twice. And then maybe if it does that, then I have to replace her, fucking, 6 disc. I may replace her 5 disc if I happen to have, if I just so happen to pull like a better one. And that has at least some decent fucking, you know, pulls instead of everything into fucking flat HP like this is fucking Star Rail all over again. But yeah, I still need to fucking pull out like 2 or 3 more crit rate substat rolls out of my ass somehow. And I'm not looking forward to that. But if I can do that, then technically my Serenio build will be okay, because I have some decks on her that are really, really fucking good. I've just been kind of clobbering the game since then. Like, mainly because of Serenio, I've been able to 30-star base in hyperspace this cycle and the last cycle too, so thank God for that. I have no idea about this new Spiral Tower of Screams thing. I guess it's another fucking dog shit weekly mode that I have to worry about doing every week and a week again. So no idea how that fucking plays out. But yeah, been focusing on Serennial for now. Once I'm done with Serennial, I don't know who else I want to work on. Probably what, Yuki? Try to get Yuki some finish out her gear pieces, I guess. Because technically my Haru's good for now, at least as far as gear is concerned. Though her potential, she's still missing a couple potentials, I think. Yeah, she's still missing these two. And I'll probably level up. I'll probably invest heavily into Barrel at some point, just so that I can use her to fucking clock that one weekly dude's ass. Judas, I think, because I saw Lakari's Barrel build, and holy fuck, his Barrel is really fucking strong. Lakari's Barrel fucking murders Judas. Murders Judas at fucking difficulty 10 like it's nothing. So I'm like, holy fuck, man. Maybe I ought to fucking invest in the Barrel too, considering my Barrel's also fucking E6, C6. What's the acronym for this game? But anyways, but yeah, that's my CZN progress. So I already pulled the character. Working on a couple of characters right now. Serenial is by far my best. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my Serenial decks. Serenial's by far my strongest character. She's got this deck. I believe I recently got her this one too. This one is pretty strong too. I just don't know why it has such low score. Maybe it's because I got this deck from like a low chaos run, whereas I got this one from the previous event. And I was running what, difficulty 10 whatever. That's probably why. I don't know. I think strictly speaking, this deck might be straight up stronger. I think? Maybe? Let's see, what does this item do again? Increase damage attack cards with the cost of 0 by 40%. Damn, this build is pretty damn strong too. So yeah, I've got a couple of really strong decks for Serenial. Let's see. I don't think this one's as good. Could be. But yeah, Serenial's kind of fucking broken in this game. So she's been hard carrying my account. Thank God I pulled her E2. E2R1. Or whatever the acronym, however the acronym goes in this game. Anyways, that's CZN though. Okay, and then Azure Lane's done too. He's out of that. Anything but training. Anyways, let me catch up with the chat a bit more. Looking forward to Enfield. Yes, Santa Claus. And how is the CZN game? CZN is really fun, man. The only drawback is that it requires you to put in a lot of grind, at least in the beginning. Technically, that's no different from any other gacha, but CZN is a little bit different, where you will definitely feel the pressure of having to grind that game quite a bit for the first month or so that you're playing. That's how I felt leading up to Serenial's banner. And then once I got Serenial and started investing heavily into her, then I was like, all right, now I'm starting to feel like my account's getting a bit more stabilized. Speed and power or skill points? Speed and power, I guess. How's my leg doing? Oh, my leg's doing fine. It just kind of, as I kind of hoped it's basically healed up all on its own. Hey, UI, how's it going, man? But my leg's doing fine now, and thankfully I didn't have to waste time or spend money to have to go to a doctor to look at it. So for now, it's okay. Maybe I'll come to regret this, and it'll flare back up again, and kick my ass again. But for now, it hasn't been giving me any trouble. It's been like this for the past week or so, where now the fucking shitty ass pain that I had there, the nerve pain or whatever it was, gave me shit, but now I don't have to worry about it. Thankfully, it is alright. She's the real cheat code of this game. Yeah, no, she's completely fucking, like, I'm very surprised Serenial, like, launched the way she did. Like, excuse me? Like, as long as you build a deck on Serenial where she has what, like, you get the epiphany on that one card where it's like, oh, like, you know, on Ravage hit, you get these cards back. Like, oh shit, then that's where she really gets going. Like, that's like the most important epiphany for her when you build, for deck building, for Serenial. Like, that's all you really need. And like the other ones are kind of like, you know, they're nice to have, but like as long as you get that one epiphany, it's like, all right, we're good to go. So we're in fucking business, boys. All right, let's fucking slam them now. Started BD2, and it's changed your life. It's changed your life, really. Graphics, visuals are stunning. Gives you a T9 vibe with the walk retro RPG aspect. Yeah, it's definitely got a very big retro vibe to it. Even its launcher is fucking archaic as fuck. Yeah, new Liberta to Goon 2 now. Oh, glad you're enjoying Brown Dust too. Unlike a lot of other people on Twitter recently, but I don't think we got to worry about that anymore. Abyss reset tomorrow. Okay, cool. Let me catch up with the YouTube chat now. Let's see. I got to scroll back up quite a bit here, so I'm gonna be reading some pretty old messages. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Silver Palace feet stomping fest. Oh yeah, from that one Cinderella fight. Silver Palace once again sponsored to the moon and back for CBT playthroughs. Yeah, I mean that's what they should do. That's what any, you know, any big production gacha game, you know, that's poured a ton of money into its development should be doing now. They look very doll-like. I guess so. I guess. Columbina rolls, yes. Just gonna catch up with YouTube chat real quick. You also got spooked by Yuki. Didn't get her in early though. Oh, oof. Finally forced into buying some packs. Yeah. At least CZN's got those value packs, if nothing else. So that's nice. Assuming they're worth it. If you liked in CZN, the best strat is to save and go all in on limited characters since the rest go into standard pool. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that's a weird way of saying that. Yeah. I can see that being the case. Because, yeah, if all the characters go into permapool anyway, then, yeah, it's like, whatever. You might get spooked by them later. Star Savior and Global will be in March. I think Shimazaki's talked about Star Savior once or twice. Am I getting unique character released today? No. No. Because I do the strat where that, who was it, Midpiece talked about CZN. I do that for Nikke, where I only pull for like Pilgrim characters or like collab characters or limited characters. If you're just the regular perma, then like I'm not gonna bother. Like the only reason why I would pull for a regular perma character is if they're like fucking meta. Like, for example, who was the last one who was like that? Bunny Aid, I think it was. Where technically Bunny 8 is perma, but I think she's perma, right? But she's one of our best Burst 2 characters, so it's like, well, shit. Guess we're pulling another bunny girl, boys. Finally hit level 200, Nika. Hey, congrats, man. Yeah, now you don't gotta worry. Now you hit level. Now that you hit level 200 for your characters, now you don't have to worry about having to keep leveling up all your characters. Now you can just go straight to your synchro device and just level up your characters that way. Much easier. Same problem. Can't get any good pieces. Inventory maxes out way too soon. Inventory space, I feel like it's not that bad. Well, I say that now, but yeah, inventory space is kind of fucking small. I think we only get like 500 inventory space for those pieces, memory fragments or whatever they're called. So yeah. Hopefully it'll give us some more in the expand our inventories in the future or something. That would be nice. Excuse me. But yeah, I haven't been focusing too much on like optimizing, min-maxing memory fragments. To be fair, I do feel like in CZN there isn't as much emphasis on grinding out grinding out like optimal, like hyper optimal memory frags or gear in that game, because the substat amounts are fucking dog shit. Like, you don't really get that much from the substats compared to like the Hoyo games. Like, you get so little from substats in CZN it's to the point where fucking flat stats are better than percentages, man. Like, flat attack is better than attack percent in most cases in CZN as far as I'm concerned. Hell, it's probably the same for it probably might be a similar story for like defense and HP too, though that may vary. I think maybe HP percent might still be better, but apparently a flat attack is straight up better to have than attack percent in CZN, which is very strange coming from Hoyo games. Hey, Lazy Chair, welcome back. TB in CZN stands for Trailblazer? In Star Rail, yes, but is there a TB in CZN? When I was looking at the my character card decks or whatever, yeah, it's not Trailblazer, it's something else, I guess. Straight, I forgot to do base in last cycle due to juggling all your games. Yeah, I mean, CCN's only like barely, what, 2-3 months old. So if you can't do the end games now, or if you forget to, it's not that bad. Cause like I don't expect to get any end game stuff done like immediately when the game comes out. Should I put my Oguri cap on pace instead of late surger? I guess we'll try pace. I think I got the feeling, yeah, Oguri cap was gonna get her fucking shit rocked there. Well, that means we can start leveling up pace chase skills, I guess. Am I going to do a big stream on the 22nd? A normal stream, yes, but not a big stream, because remember, I still work. I guess, now that I think about it, what I could do is, instead of taking Monday off, I can make my day off on Thursday. I can just do a long-ass stream on Thursday where I just do nothing but grind Enfield. I guess I could do that now that I think about it. But no 24 hours, though. Unfortunately, that is still not possible. Enfield gonna be crazy, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be a good time. Highest TB doesn't necessarily mean it's the best deck, it's just got the most shit in it. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to play around with the decks that I've managed to get for Serennial and see which one is like which one's like the best. Try to get a label? No. I'm not gonna bother. She's cool and all, but given my polls on who is it? Given my polls for new Snow White, I think I'm not gonna be pulling on anybody for a hot minute. And that is until we, you know, get like more we get like announcements on like what fucking until we get announcements for like new collabs or new limited characters of some kind. Zodan has a new video on Silver Palace too. That's cool. Good to see he's expanding his gachas. Game's very free to play friendly. You can make UR gear. Got showered massive mommies maxed for free. Yep. No lies detected. User has paid some stuff. Yeah, I remember for Christmas Ogre, like I remember always getting like hella. Oh god, 21%, 46 speed. Fuck it, we slam. Never punished. But yeah, I remember like almost all of my Christmas Ogre runs. She gets nothing but pace chaser, pace skills. Like it's pretty rare actually that she even gets any late surger skills. So I'm just like, well, fuck it. If she's always gonna get pace chase skills, then I might as well put her ass on pace chase then. Can't wait to No Life Enfield. Alrighty, caught up with chat. Let's get started then. I don't have Inefa. She's back on raid up, so I will pull for her, or at least I'll try. Let's see. I already have these two C6. Aoife is the only one I don't have at C6. What's pity count? Should be 0. I should be at bottom. It's not like I pulled. No, I don't think I pulled on anybody before this. Yeah, 0. I'm starting at 1. Nice, another copy of Aoife. Curious, like for the upcoming Tabora video I'm working on, I'm gonna watch my own VOD reaction of the game. No, I don't need to watch the VOD. Because it's not like my opinion on Taboro's changed. I will have to watch his videos over again, just to refresh my memory. But I don't need to watch that one VOD, that one stream like last year, like months ago, where I initially reacted to Taboro's videos last year. Excuse me. Hey, Omni Stuff, welcome back. Just in time to watch me pull for Columbina. Alright, fine. How's that working out so far? What, my polls? Don't know. I'm about to find out. There she is. I think I saw on Twitter of people who have already pulled Columbina. It's like, oh, if you see your screen go completely black, that's Columbina because her fucking splash art fills up the entire goddamn screen. It's like, oh. Cool. Nice. Also going for Anefa? Yes, because I don't have her yet. Especially because we won the coin. I won the coin flip for who was it? Columbina. So yeah, we can definitely go for Anefa. Yeah, if their entire screen goes completely pitch black, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah. You know, it's Columbina. More copies of the Bro Man. It's either Columbina or your PC crashed. Hopefully the first one and not the second one. Alright. Let's see if I get lucky twice in a row. Hey, we did. Nice.
11ページある面積事項をお読みいただければ戦闘用モジュールも起動可能です。何かお手伝いできることはありますか?
Okay, mission accomplished. Let's see. Technically, weapon banner is actually not bad here because I don't have either of them. The problem is that I think, unless they changed it in the beta, in the last beta, isn't Columbina's BIS like not even that good? Like it's not really that much more worth it over her next best option, which is like fucking free. For Anefa though, I don't know. I don't know how good Anefa's weapon is for her. Ideally speaking, I don't pull on weapon banner at all, but I will do some research now. Let's see. Oh, cool. I just have a spare Staff of Homa just kind of lying around. Who did I even replace with that? Or who was even using? Oh, I think it was my Emily. I think my Emily was using Staff of Homa before, but I managed to get her weapons, so now that frees up her Staff of Homa for who is it? Anefa to use. Cool. So I can leave her with that then. Symphonist of Sense? What the fuck was that weapon? Do I even have that? Symphonist of Sense. Who the fuck was that? It's not a spear that I recognize. At least not by name. Whatever. I'll leave Anefa with the Staff of Homa. And then for Columbina, oh, they haven't updated the spreadsheet yet. I'll give it like another day or two then. Didn't she just? Can't we just give her fucking Favonius Codex and just be done with it? guy's got a lot of homas. My homas back to date back to a time when I could actually afford to fucking wail hard on Genshin. A sign of better days, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't change my party here. You're locked to Traveler in there for some reason. How many is that? 6. I have 6 separate copies of Staff of Homa. Which is kind of funny because I think Staff of Scarlet Sands is technically just a straight up better spear. But Staff of Homa is not bad. Still a good stat stick for most people. Can't go wrong with what, 66% crit damage. Let's see, who are the other ones again? I just got these 2. Ah shit. Got Staff of Homa for all of us, big flex. Hey, I guarantee you that I would have done the same thing for Staff of Scarlet Sands. You know, had I still had the opportunity to wail on Genshin a lot. Let's see, where are the other ones again? The strawberry. And who was the other one I'm looking for? Ah, darn.
しっかりついていくよ。
星とし無事きょ
Scope stack meme all over again. Rack up those K-scopes. The true wielder of Staff of Homa? Yeah, I know, right? Tectone who?
この童貞童貞に
I don't think I could put Inefa here. Actually, I can. Huh, that's interesting. Normally, I can only put 3 characters in my whatchamacallits, my teapot. I wonder when they expanded it to 4. That's good for me. Just witnessed those polls. Nice. Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, thanks for watching. But yeah, we luck sacked out for those 2. Remember, his meme is Staff of Homeless. True, just like he is, or he used to be. Let's get her leveled up a bit. Oh, okay. Need more, Icely things or whatever. Did I think Genshin's weapon banner was bad back then? Objectively speaking, yes, the weapon banner was fucking awful. like, I don't know when you started playing I don't know if you play Genshin, Chisa, or if you do, I don't know when you started playing. But remember, I played this game like starting from like week 1 or week 2 onwards. So what, for 5 years straight? And no, I can tell you Weapon Banner was fucking trash. Because remember, Weapon Banner and Genshin started with no pity. As in, well, there was pity, yes, but only in the like the soft hard pity sense. It didn't have like the fate point system, or like the spark pity, I guess technically we would have to call it. It didn't have that when it first started, which is how Tectone's whole Staff of Homeless meme started, because he tried going for fucking R5 Staff of Homeless like a fucking retard, and you know, ended up dropping like what 10K on that shit, on that first initial Staff of Home banner. So objectively speaking, yes, the weapon banner was fucking awful, because theoretically you could keep losing the coin flip for the weapon. And remember, it wasn't even a coin flip, because weapon banners in Genshin, this has not changed at all. But when you pull for a weapon in this game, remember, both weapons are on rate up at the same time. On top of which, there's still a chance for your ass to get spooked. So if you look into details, right? The chance that you get a rate of 5-star in Genshin is 75%. Like, when you pull a 5-star item of any kind on Weapon Banner, it's a 75% chance that, you know, it's going to be one of the 2 rate-up weapons. That means your ass still got a 25% chance of pulling a fucking perma weapon. So it's not even a coin flip here. It's more like, oh, guess what? Your ass only has, well, what's half of 75%? Like 37.5 or some shit? It's like, nah, bro, your ass only like got less than a 40% chance of getting the weapon you actually want the first time. And like I said, we didn't have the fate point, the whole fate point, or I guess technically it's called the epitomized path system, where it's like, oh, you know, if you don't get the 5-star weapon you're looking for, hey, we'll give you what's called a fate point, and if you accumulate enough, you know, hey, you can just, you know, your next one's gonna be guaranteed to be the one you want. And like it was like that for like the first like 2 years of the game. I forget exactly when they introduced the fate point system to begin with. But they only put in this whole epitomized path thing like 2 years into the game. Like or around that time. So like what, 3 years ago? And on top of which, when they first put it out, when they first gave us this whole epitomized path thing, it used to be you had to pull you had to accumulate 2 fate points, not 1. They lowered it down to 1, like, I don't know, 2 a year ago, 2 years ago. But yeah, no, Genshin's weapon banner when it first came out was fucking dog shit. Like, at bare minimum, it should have come out with this epitomized path thing, like, to begin with. But hey, you know, better late than never. So now Weapon Banner is a lot more worth it, in very big air quotes, to pull on. Especially now that the fate point requirement, you only need to get spooked by 1 5-star weapon before your next one's guaranteed. So what that means is, on weapon banners where you don't have either of the signature weapons, like in my case, I don't have either of these. Right, I don't have Columbinas, I don't have NF as weapons. So for me, it is worth, technically, to pull on this weapon banner, because I should, 75% chance, should be able to get one of the 2 rate-up weapons. And even if it's the one that I don't want, quote-unquote don't want, or if it's the one that I didn't select here, as you can see I selected Columbina's weapon, even if I get Inefa's signature weapon, hey, guess what? I just give it to Inefa. And then my next one, my next 5-star weapon that I pull on Weapon Banner will be guaranteed to be Columbina's. So now, I think that what Genshin's Weapon Banner is still is much better than they used to be. At least, you know, back when the game first launched. It's still got a huge problem though, because why don't they fucking just separate the weapon banners like every other game does? Why does Genshin still insist on having both fucking rated weapons on the same banner together? I don't understand that. Why the fuck, man? Why the fuck, Hoyo? But since they insist on doing this shit, that's what we have to deal with, I guess, for now, until they change it. At some point. Hopefully. But, again, with the whole fate point thing, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. You will eventually get the weapon you're looking for. Assuming you think that's worth it.
お月見しない？私のロッキングチェアを
Let's level up NF a bit in the meantime. Definitely gonna have to farm some more. What is it? Gonna have to farm some more XP books for this. Better if you want both weapons. Yeah, exactly. If you only want one weapon, then it's like that weapon better be worth it, man. Epitomized Path was 1.6. Really? Huh, I thought for sure it would have been at least 2.0 onwards. But I guess they learned from the Staff of Homa banner. They lowered it right after Wuwa release. Ah, that makes a lot of sense then, yeah. Wuwa was the best thing that happened to Genshin, in a sense, yes, because now with Wuwa, Genshin Hoyo finally has some decent competition that they got to worry about at least a little bit. Compared to FGO, this is a steal. Are you asking me to compare Genshin's current gacha system versus FGO's, or how Genshin's gacha used to be, like when it first came out? Actually, I shouldn't even. I don't even need to ask you to specify. Even with Genshin's original gacha system back in the day, with how its weapon banner used to work originally, no, Genshin's gacha is still way better than FGO's. Again, the weapon banner when Genshin first came out, that was the only real major pitfall, and most of the time, eventually you should get the weapon you're looking for, even if it does cost you quite a bit. But, no, Genshin's gacha is way better than FGO's. And I say that because of one very important merit that Genshin has. If you grind in Genshin, you are guaranteed to get the character you want. And you don't have to wait literal months and have to skip like a ton of other fucking characters to do so. In FGO does not give you anywhere near as much gacha currency as Genshin or like any of the other big four gachas do, right? Like if you're a pure free-to-play, like obviously you can't expect to get all the characters. I'm not saying that. And besides, you know, I have I buy monthly pass, I buy battle pass, and those two things combined, right? All the gems you get from buying those two things every time we get a new patch, help out significantly in giving you enough gems, right, to keep up with the game, like and be able to get more characters and all that. But even a pure free-to-play player in any of these big gacha games, be it Genshin, Zenless, Stario, or Wuwa, even pure free-to-plays can expect to get, you know, a lot of the characters that they feel like they need. Again, probably not all of them, but it's much better than whatever people have to deal with in FGO. Like, if you're pure free-to-play in FGO, like I don't know, how many characters can you get in that game? Because I don't think a whole lot, man. Especially not with fucking pity being 900. in that fucking game. Oh, and mind you, FGO doesn't have like a monthly card or a battle pass either. The only way your ass is getting more gacha currency, Saint Quartz as they call it in that game, outside of just grinding the game, is fucking buying that shit, bruh. So yeah, compared to FGO, the gacha experience in these big 4 gacha games is so much fucking better, man. And Zenless 75% what for weapon, right? Yes, it's 75%. Because in Zenless and Star Rail, for that matter, those games, while you can get spooked by other permanent weapons or whatever, light cones or engines or whatever, at the very least they don't share the rate up weapon or the rate up weapon in those 2 games aren't being shared with you know, other signature engines. Every single character and their signature engines have their own separate banners, so you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I might get this one, or, you know, or whatever. Why do they not insist on separating weapon banners? Money, mainly because of money, yeah. Let's see here. FGA users are lazy bums. You're not wrong, but, you know, in this day and age, especially if you're trying to keep up with a ton of different gachas at once, it's like, you know, I'm not so anal about them as I used to be. You know, just as long as they don't fucking brag about, oh, I use FGA to farm like 200 boxes. It's like, as long as they don't do that, it's like, okay. I guess do whatever the fuck you want, I guess. Run away. Oh, they're right here. Yo, Full Auto Alchemist, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 28-month resub. Welcome back. Who was able to detect, who was able to detect, Netlin items again? Moolani? Was it Moolani? It's one of them. Auron can too. Nice. Still have 60 pity on Chronicle banners waiting. Had to let go of Chiori for now. God knows when you'll get her. Yeah. And I'm assuming Chronicled Wish banner pity is its own fucking separate pity thing, right? Don't know why MiHoYo would let us have that transfer over to like a normal banner. So where the fuck are these flowers anyway? Oh, they're still below me? What the fuck? Oh, they're right there. Over 1,200 pulls saved up in GFL too. Man, they're gonna have to release AK-15 soon, so you can blow that load pretty soon, huh? Yeah, only Chronicle pity. Ugh. Do I like Nodcry's aesthetics more or Natlan's? Interesting question. I prefer how sunny Natlan is, at least most of the time. I also really like the ancient sacred mountain up here, especially when you can just kind of like fly around up here, and then you can just drop down straight down on top of Octonoctlan, or how do you call that? But musically, I love I like Nodcry way more. Nodcry for me has a much better soundtrack. So musically, I prefer Nodcry. Aesthetically, I think I slightly give the edge to Natlan, but not by much. Wait, hold up. I can just do this. Exploration power creep. So they say. Or DP12 or DSR. You come on, bro. You need this. I'm sure we all do. Give it time, man. They'll show up eventually. Like, unless Mika Team is in the business of releasing characters on the Chinese server and then immediately fucking plonking their asses down into the global servers too, but I don't think they'll do that. Not yet, anyway. Notcry's OST is really good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that other regions' OSTs aren't good. I'm sure they are if I sit down and give them a good listen. But it's like Notcry's soundtracks are one of those so there are certain soundtracks in Genshin, at least in my opinion, where the moment you listen to them, you can't help but notice them. And you can't help but notice how fucking good they are. I haven't felt that way in quite a while, actually. Honestly, probably not since like fucking Liyue, if I'm gonna be completely honest. piss that guy off. Dude's gonna pull AK-15 for the rest of us. Yeah, he plans to V6 AK-15 when she comes out. What do I especially like about Star Rail? Characters first and foremost. Characters, and then what is it? Normally I just kind of auto everything now, but I still find actually playing Star Rail manually to be quite fun. As strange as that might sound, but Star Rail's, I do find Star Rail's gameplay to be pretty fun in its own autistic, dumb way. Even if the game itself is not exactly the epitome of, you know, skill in a video game. I mean, it's a gacha game, how could it be? But yeah, regardless, well, despite that, I should say, despite that, I still find Star Rail's gameplay to be pretty fun, even if I play it manually myself. Oh yeah, I think this is the weird part. You actually have to use a small character to get inside. Hey. Actually, no, you didn't need a small character. Just going right here. It matches the vibes of Nod Cry really well. I mean, all the soundtracks fit the vibes of each of their regions really well, I think. It's just that what was this one again? Did I start an event or something? Oh yeah, you can sit there and just talk to that painting, I guess, or the mural. Forgot about that. It's satisfying. I've explained why I like Star Rail's manual gameplay before. And I can do that again. So basically, whenever I play Star Rail manual or on manual, like it's really fun being able to know exactly what you want to do as the fight progresses. Especially because you have to keep track of your ults, right? And obviously ults. A lot of the time you want to use your ults as soon as possible, but there are some times where you have to hold your ults and know when to use them. It's not exactly just a brain dead fest where you just kind of press all your ults as soon as you get them. Not to mention you have to keep track of your ults and make sure you use them before the enemy goes. And on 2x speed, sometimes you only have like a split second to react to like a character of yours getting an ult and then using it before it's like the enemy's turn or whatever. So like it's really fun for me. The fun in Star Rail's gameplay for me personally is like keeping mental track of like everything that's going on in the fight and making sure that you activate ults and do everything you're supposed to do when you're supposed to. So, funnily enough, even in a turn-based game like Star Rail, there is a bit of a mechanical skill aspect to it. As funny as that is to think about. So the flowers up here. Hey yo, Bubba, welcome back. Final Fantasy Tactics, Tic Tacs, Tic Tacs remaster. I've been playing that. Solid time, good game, nice. Hope you enjoy. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it, man. And it sold like 1 million copies. Hopefully that's good. Those are good numbers. I mean, Tic Tacs is what, a pretty old ass game, right? At least not the remaster, the original. So yeah, I figure yeah, 1 million should be pretty good, no? For a game like Tic Tacs. AOISI, welcome back, man. You gonna check out the Enfield stream tomorrow? Oh yeah, they were gonna have stream at some point, right? Is that thing tomorrow? I guess it is, huh? Let me double check. Enfield. Oh god, this stream is in 14 hours at fucking 3:30 in the morning? Holy fuck, man. I probably won't stream it. I'll try to see if I can stay up to watch it. I might be sleeping during then, but I don't know. But yeah, I'll try to tune in if I can. Main dev for Tic Tac says something that makes people think they might do DLC for it, or at least Square Enix is considering bringing the series back. Yeah, like, yeah, 1 million copies should that should get Square Enix to be like, oh, maybe people are interested in this after all. Because if it was only like, you know, a couple 100,000, a couple hundred grand, then yeah, maybe Square Enix, you know, that's not good enough. But 1 million? Like 1 million serious numbers. At least, you know, in my unprofessional, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, opinion. Cause like, what? How many copies has Street Fighter 6 sold? Street Fighter 6 copies sold. Let's see, as of late 2025, Street Fighter 6 has sold over 6 million copies. Yeah, and usually fighting games don't sell that well because fighting games are usually a very niche, like a very niche genre. And even then, and like 6 million is considered amazing by fighting game standards. So like for a game, like an old ass game and a remaster on top of that, of Tic Tacs, and that sold 1 million on its own. It's like, yeah, man, that should get some heads turning over at Square Enix. At least, you know, I think it should. Reason Street Fighter 6 blew up was because of its single-player campaign. Yeah, that was a big factor. Yeah, because Street Fighter, Capcom learned their mistake from Street Fighter 5 because fucking Yoshinori Ono tried having Street Fighter 5 focus way more on like its competitive aspect, and at launch they fucking didn't launch with any fucking single-player content. It was basically just ranked, and that was it. And then yeah, fucking Street Fighter 5 got extremely poorly received because, you know, Capcom forgot that, you know, casuals carry video games, not the hardcore. And Capcom managed to make Street Fighter 6 extremely popular in Japan. Like, Street Fighter 6 is all the fucking rage in Japan right now. Has been ever since it came out. Like, you look at the tournament entry numbers for like Evo Japan, I think, this year, because one's Evo Japan like March, and like the entries for Street Fighter 6 like completely dwarf all the entry numbers for all the other games. Like usually Street Fighter 6 is and you know the main Street Fighter title is like the flagship title for any competitive any like fighting game tournament. So it's like it's normal for them to have the most the most players or the most entries in like a tournament somewhere. But like holy fuck, dude, this is just insane. So Street Fighter 6 is extremely fucking popular in Japan. Everybody fucking plays that shit. Like we went from a world where if you like you had to be a pretty avid fighting game fan to play fighting games to, oh, what do you know? All these fucking different VTubers are all playing Street Fighter 6 for some reason. How the fuck did that happen? Now I have the pleasure of tuning into my Oshitoa stream. Oh, I'm getting damage from that. My Oshitoa stream and watch her grind some Ed anytime she wants. Also, where the fuck are these things located? Excuse me? Oh, they're just down here. Okay. I was about to say, like, are they all the way up there in the fucking sky? As a newer Genshin player started in Natlan, I said that doing rotations wrong is punishing, especially in Genshin. Why is that? You have tips for rotations like how's the game plan? Just mash buttons and activate everything as soon as it's on. For most of if you're playing casually, that's all you really need to do. You don't really have to worry about it too much. It's only an end game where your rotations actually start mattering. In my experience, just I'm sure somebody who's better at Genshin than I am can explain this more properly to you. But just to start you off, or just to get you started on like understanding why rotations are important in this game, remember that Genshin is a real-time action RPG game. Dude wants to steal my winter ice leaves. Remember that Genshin is a real-time action combat game. What that means is every character's ability has a set time limit. Every character's abilities last like a certain amount of time. So you have to be very quick with your rotations, and you have to know in which order you have to do them in too. Give me 1 second. Gotta answer this. Okay, never mind. Not to mention, there are certain, how should I say, there are certain characters and weapons where your order, like the order in which you switch your characters from and to, also matters as well. It kind of reminds me of Wuwa in that sense. Because, like, for example, there is a catalyst weapon in this game called Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. It's a 3-star weapon. It's been in the game since the very beginning. So this one, yeah. I think my Barbara has it equipped. Was it my Barbara? I forget. Yeah, it was my Barbara. So, Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, we just abbreviated TTDS. Because long-ass name. This is a really good support weapon. Because at R5, it buffs the character that you switch to from this character, whoever is using TTDS. The next character you switch to from them buffs the next character's attack by 48% for 10 seconds. 48% is a huge attack buff. So yeah. So your switching order is important. But mainly it's because most characters' like abilities do not last that long. There are some characters obviously whose abilities last a shit ton, like Farina's skill, or I don't know. Farina's skill is the one that comes to mind the first. Nilo's triple E thing that lasts for quite a while too. But most of the time, most characters' abilities do not last that long. Like anywhere from like, I don't know, 8 to like 12, 15 seconds maybe. So your rotations have to be on point so you can take advantage of your character's kits as much as possible. And because of that, I guess I can show you this team as an example here. This is the Malwika Premium team. How it works is your rotation goes from top to bottom. So you start with Zelo Point because her ultimate lasts for quite a while, I think. Then you go Bennett, then Sitlali, then Malwika. Because when you go in this order, that sets up Malwika perfectly to do her Omega nuke damage at the end when it's finally her turn. V card announced their new set, the VTuber trading card thing, right? Development was hell for Street Fighter 6. Yeah, they had to go back and redo it because or they had to go back to the drawing board and like really figure out what they wanted to do with their Street Fighter 6 development, to the point where they even had to give Street Fighter 5 an extra year of content because they're like, shit, we gotta delay Street Fighter 6 because it's not ready yet. So. Well, I roll on Shibai, Venti's sister. She's Venti's sister, really. But yes, I will, or at least I'll try. But yeah, Chisa. Basically, rotations, from what I can tell, they're very important because you have to make sure your characters are buffing in the correct order. So that way your main DPS can, you know, do as much damage as possible. And sometimes it can get kind of tricky with enemies attacking you in the meantime too. But again, if you're not doing end game, you don't really have to worry about that. Just press buttons and just have fun. Aleo Maloro, I think your name is. How many gachas am I on right now? 18. Will be 19 when Enfield comes out. And yes, I do plan to play more. Saw an older Genshin video, it was a lore trailer, has like 1 million likes. I imagine how viral. You can imagine how viral Genshin went in 2020. Oh yeah, no, Chisa. I still remember quite vividly the days when Genshin first came out, man. Which is kind of funny because like Genshin, like I remember Genshin being pretty low key during like the months leading up to its release. Like obviously we gacha content creators knew about it, or gacha players knew about it. I remember another gacha CC that I know named Mr. Slice talking about how he wanted to try out Genshin like the month or two before Genshin actually launched. But it was very low key all the way up to its launch, and then when it launched, that's when MiHoYo really started like that's when they fucking deployed their social media like marketing bombs. And just started fucking sponsoring everybody. Everyone was playing it, man. Like streamers who would normally you would never see them touch a fucking a fucking weeb game at all, or like content creators where you'd think like, why on earth would they play a fucking gacha game? All of a sudden, they're all on that shit too. Like everybody was playing it, man. At least, you know, for like the first few weeks of it, before, you know, obviously the novelty of it wore off. But by then, you know, the marketing had done its job. And also remember that, you know, they had the pandemic buff where every fucking normie and their mother were all, you know, holed up at home under self quarantine and all that. So it gave the normie something to do too. But yeah, man, It was a crazy time back then, at least, from the perspective of, like, watching Genshin just absolutely blow the fuck up. You're letting you want to apply water first and then do fire for vape instead of the other way around. Apply water first, then do fire for a bit. No, Chisa, you got it in reverse. You're thinking of reverse vape. Reverse vape, I'm pretty sure, is the one that does way more damage than regular vape. It's the same thing with the reverse melt as well. You wanna apply pyro first and then apply cryo or hydra to it to get that extra damage. Like you still get a damage bonus from doing regular melt or regular vape, but you want to do the reverse vape, or reverse melt. So you got that one backwards, I think. Unless they changed it at some point, which I don't think they did, but could be wrong. Can I find any more of these stupid flowers? Or is that all? Okay, yeah, that's all then. Wait for the next one. Or wait for them to reset. Genshin seems to have more depth than people think. Yes, Genshin has plenty of depth. There's a lot of mechanics about this game that people will never have, like, just do not know exist in this game. Like any of the fucking Wua cucks, or you don't have to be a Wua cuck. You can just be a general gacha hater. A lot of people out there who don't like gachas or hate Genshin in particular will be like, oh, Genshin's a kid's game. You don't have to know. It's so simple. You don't have to know anything. You just press E and Q all day. It's like, well, yes, but if you look under the hood, there's a lot more things down there that are very interesting actually from a mechanical standpoint. Was Hoyo pre-Genshin perceived as a small company? Maybe like a mid-sized company at best. But yeah, because before their most notable game was Honkai Impact, and like I'm sure it was big in China, so I guess in China they must have been big. But out here in the West, nah, it was never really that big. So at best, yeah, Hoyo was probably like a mid-sized company. They probably had to expand a lot when they started, when they got into the full swing of things developing Genshin, though. Some reactions purely scale off of EM and some don't. Yeah, that sounds about right. I forget which ones are like that, though. Today they're a dynasty. It's kind of weird calling a company a dynasty. But they are without a doubt the biggest gacha like developer studio / company in the world. Yes, that much is certain. I think Enfield will blow the fuck up or be more low key, not compared to Genshin. Don't expect it to be anywhere similar. It's got a lot of momentum. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about it, even if it's just like the rats bitching about how much they fucking hate Enfield's gacha. So I think it's got potential to like be considered one of the big gachas. I'm kind of mentally preparing myself to say the big 5 now instead of just the big 4. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next week when it launches. Hey, Suru Rosu. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, man. Okay. What time is it right now? It's like 1:17. Switch over to what's it calls it? Switch over to Wua. Mission accomplished here in Genshin, thankfully. Let's see here. I will go farm. Oh yeah, I think the XP Leyland is all the way up here for some reason. Her won't be getting a new area until like 6.5 or something. Really? Hmm. Okay, 18 hours. I'm surprised you think Notcry is really empty, considering technically speaking, I've already explored what, like 90, 98, 91, 93% of everything. Technically, according to the map, I've already explored 33%, 40%, 13% of the new region. I haven't really done much. But, like, I don't know. If I check my treasure compass, there's still a shit ton of things I've still missed, so... Maybe you just already got it all done by now? I don't know. Anyways. Gonna pull for Mornia? Yes, I'm gonna pull for her right now. Well, after I go take a quick little bathroom break, but I will switch over to Wuwa before I do. Gotta change the directory real quick. Genshin's done for now. Now we shall switch over to Wuwa. Exit out of Genshin. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Next up, Tabora video or it's the CCP video first, and then it's gonna be the Tabora video after. I'm hoping I can get the CCP video out by Saturday, but we'll see. Yeah. Anyways, give me 1 second, guys. BRB. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was muted. But yeah, I was just saying, let's get started on the Mornier. On the Mornier pulls. And Mornier only works with Lupa and Lene. That's really strange. Also, hey Kenny, how's it going, man? Could literally use a patch in Will where we only get one limited. Didn't we have... Did we not have a patch like that recently? I thought we did. Maybe not. She'll work with Ameth next patch. Alright, gotcha. She's better than Shorekeeper. Oh, is she a new global support then? Because we need some more of those. Not better than Shorekeeper, but she's another global support. People are, Finkel, people are saying apparently at S1 she is. Mornier can only respond to tune breaks, and Lene's the only one who can apply tune break, or something like that. Don't read too much into it. She has mechanics and can some support with other characters to work. For now, it's only Lene. Interesting. Well, in the meantime, only S0 for me, because that's usually where I limit it myself in this game, at least. S1 might be the investment, not gonna lie. Maybe, but I've done pretty well in this game with S0, all S0s so far. New weapon. Interesting. Hold up. I don't need to buy more stuff here, right? Oscillated coral. Yeah, I already bought out all these from Lene's banner, I think it was. Ugh. Hey, I believe that's early. Low-key, Cantarella kind of sucks out her her S1. Maybe, but she's done the job just fine for me, personally. If you wanted to go for an S1, it would be this one. Hey, it's another Jinshin. I wonder why the game continues to keep giving me Jinshin. Because she's got to be S4, S5 by now. Hey, Athesia, how's it going, man? New weapon. Genshin took all the luck. Yeah, it's really strange right now. Hey, it's another early boost. It's really strange right now because I haven't spent money in Genshin in God knows how long, and yet I've dumped like every single patch for like what? For like 4 or 5 patches now. I've spent like the full 70 or so to buy all the packs out to secure, you know, every character and their signature weapon. But yeah, I'm getting fucked in Wuwa for some reason, but not in Genshin. Usually it's the other way around. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, at least both of them were early, I believe, so I can consider those rolls together, those pulls together, to be kind of like, well, it's as if I got Mornier in one pity, or in one soft pity. Nice. Weapons early, at least. Nice. Okay, and then now I can try to go for, who is it? I can try to go for, Yuno's weapon, because I didn't, pull for that, last time around. Fucking early's left and right must be nice. Sorry, Finkel. I'm sure these pulls are hurting you very much deep down inside. Good pulls in 12 with 12k though. Yeah, for sure. Like 12k and like what, 10 pulls. Monia doesn't really need her weapons, so more pulls for AMF. Oh, that's good. How many pulls can I do for Yuno's weapon now? Share some of those earlies. I wish I could, man, but I gotta take what I can get. Know what I'm saying? Let's see here. I've got 5 pulls and asteroids, I believe. I don't really feel like using the Lunites yet. We might get a skin in the near future. That'll cost Lunites, obviously. This is Yuno's weapon, right? Because this is Mornier's, this is Augusta's, so yeah, this must be Yuno's. So 5 pulls. Let's see. I'll do these 10 at a time in case we get another early. Not exactly banking my chances on it, but you know, you never know. Might happen again. And it happened again. So all you gotta do, chat, is just complain a little bit about, you know, oh, hey, woo, I've been spending all this money, you know, I've been buying all your packs for like the past 4 or 5 patches in a row, but you know, I haven't been really getting the luck I'm kind of looking for here, you know. Now I'm saying, all you gotta do is just complain a little bit, you know, and just like customer service, and you ask them to talk to your manager type shit. So all you gotta do, man. All you gotta do, bro. all you gotta do is just threaten them a bit, you know. You know, we do a little bit of hey boss, let me talk to your manager type shit around here. Go fuck yourself. Appropriate. I think I'll do that. Just don't tell the rats about this, otherwise they'll be after my ass again. It's not fair. Insert Yu-Gi-Oh meme. It should have been me, not him. It's a sign to start PGR. Maybe one day, UI. I hope one day. Ban this guy, Kuro. I'm sure some people out there would love to see my ass banned from this game. Alright. Dead ass do it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You're dead to me. Oh well, rip, -1 YouTube viewer, I guess. Shit. All right, my Yuno is looking pretty good there, if I say so myself. Because what was she using before? I think she was just using what was it again? It was this one, right? Yeah, R5 Stoner. This one had like 20% crit rate, so I think she was only working with like 70% crit rate before. If I switch to this, then yeah, my Yuno actually didn't even have 70%. Like, she had near 70%, but not quite. But now she ain't gotta worry about that anymore. Hell yeah, and it works nicely because she wasn't using a crit. It fits nicely into Yuno's build that I got for her right now, because it's not like I was using a crit damage main stat gauntlet on her either. All right. And Mornier herself. Gotcha. Stream over. Now play Hightail. Insert low tier god meme. You should you should pull Gotcha now. You should lose your 50-50 now. Oh god, I need more of these things. Hey look, chat, my Genshin's fucking S5 now, I think. Yeah, S5, right? Yeah, 'cause she's got one more. Well, I guess I'll look forward to S6 Genshin in the next patch with the Ameth, I guess. Actually, is Ameth our only new character for next patch, or did they drip somebody else too? Did they drip who was it again? Luke? How do you pronounce his name? Luke? Luck? Luke. Oh, whoa, ruined too. Two's Woowa Gotcha pulls ruin the game. Spenders get rewarded at least one day out of the year, at least. I guess so. I guess when it matters. Genshin main soon. Honestly, with the fact that she's at what fucking S5 now, I'm actually strongly considering actually building her. I don't know if I'll ever actually use her, but hey, it'd be nice to. Just for shits and giggles and nothing else. I can give her what I believe one of the builds she can do for her is like a quick swap build for her. Just put her on whatchamacallits, just put her on Moonlight Cloud build or whatever. Like I am going to work on Yang because Yang is my favorite 4-star in the game, I think. Was she my favorite 4-star? She was my favorite character, like, going into WoW, that's for sure. Because it was before Changli, they put Changli into the game. So I still plan on, like, building all 3 Havoc types. Or all the Havoc versions. Well, she has 3 versions now, right? Arrow, Havoc, or Rover, not Havoc. Arrow, Rover, Havoc, Rover, and then what's the last one again? Spectra Rover, yes. I have her already built for Spectro. So I gotta finish her off. I gotta finish her up with the Havoc and Arrow. So I want to build all 3 Rover types, and then build Yang, and then build who is it? And then build Genshin, I guess. All while trying to keep up with like all the new characters too. So. It's Ameth and then Luke. Okay, gotcha. So those two. Fun fact: her sword is now Tao Chi's Bis, who Mornier's. This one. Oh, it increases the passive increases defense. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I guess that's a sign that Tao Chi can use it. I'm assuming Mornier scales off defense, then. Yeah, defense. Okay. Interesting. Chixia is your favorite 4-star? I remember Chixia being my main 4-star with Yang Yang. Yeah. Because I was like, ooh, gun users. And so, you know. Gun plus pyro. So I was like, yeah, Chixia's cool. Chixia main for like the first like month of the game. Or something. Hype for the pink hair wife. Yeah, pink hair mech supposed to be. With the fat fucking titties. Semi-sus leak saying Yang Yang will get a 5-star version in like the late 3.x client. Ooh, interesting. I'm assuming it's gonna be a new character though, right? They're not gonna like upgrade the 4-star version. Cause why would they do that? At S6, you heard Jinshin was pretty good. Maybe. I would hope so if you get fucking 7 copies of her. During Forte heavy attack. Okay. I think I still remember what Jinshin's heavy attack is. If Jinshin performs pushing punch, what was that again? Enhanced resistance can be used 1 time in 5 seconds. Special chi counter. Oh, that's her parry counter thing. Deals that much considered heavy attack damage. Obtain progress 4 shield benefits, blah, blah, blah. I'm assuming your shielding gets a lot better. That's kind of what it sounds like. Yang Yang being relevant in the game in this economy? Well, not really, but I still like Yang Yang, so I'm still gonna build her. Even if I never actually use her. And such is the case for a lot of my characters in gacha games. Oh, and also don't forget upcoming ice server. Oh yeah, that's right, that too. Kuro making Yang Yang a 5-star just so that Rover remembers she exists. Hey man, what can we say? What can I say? Rover's a high roller. She's only interested. Rover's only interested in the high rarities, you know. Are we gonna call her Amy or Ameth? Amy's a cute name for her, actually. I don't mind calling her Amy. Pink Nanami. I'm assuming she's from PGR or inspired by a PGR character. Other than Aim at the only other character you want is the jade-looking girl. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, because she was my the character I was looking forward to the most out of the roster lineup. I actually kind of wonder why didn't they did they drip market Amy like before? Because I don't remember them dripping Amy, did they? Like when they first initially dripped out the 6 or so, the 5 or 6 or so 3.0 characters. Who else is on Radar with Mornier? Let me show you, Jojo. It's Augusta and Yuno. These two, the Septimont duo. It's actually, it's straight up her, even her eyes. Oh, okay, so yeah, they just straight up fucking put a PGR character in the game. Amy didn't get any drip, just a cameo in the trailer. Ah, I see. And then, yeah, I guess they had Jeff Keighley fucking drip that shit for them. Or drip Amy for them. Yeah, Jeff leaked them. Yeah, I saw Jeff's tweet. Cause he dripped who did he drip last time? I think the last time he did Wuwa drip for Kuro was Cartathia, right? Cartwheel? Maybe whenever Jeff drips a Wuwa character, it's kind of like a sign that, oh yeah, this character is some shit. Cartathia. Oh, was it Augusta? Okay, he's done more Wuwa drip than I thought. Augusta and Yuno. Okay. Because I got the feeling the Kuro has Jeff drip like the really significant, quote unquote, significant characters of a patch. For whatever that means. They're showcasing what is it, Resident Evil 9 right now, it looks like. But yeah, Jojo, it's the Septimont duo, these two, Yuno and Augusta. So it's quite the stacked banner lineup, I think. You see Amy's gameplay? A bit of it, yeah. I saw the part where her robot, she flies around in a robot in like circles or some shit. Any character Kuro thinks will pop off, they'll do advertising through him. Maybe not even thinks, they want to have pop off a lot. Maybe it's the same thing, all things considered. Columbina and Yuno are available in Gacha right now. What a coincidence. Yeah, I think they're voiced by the same character, same VA, right? Yeah. Lin voicing two separate moon-related, moon-themed characters at the same time. Just like, ah, shit, here we go again. I know, right? All your waifus in Genshin, Wuwa, and Uma have Lin, because Lin voices Marzensky. Nice. Lin's amazing. Not even a Surtur simp, but her Enfield design is pretty good. I think I prefer OG Surtur just because I prefer long hair, because I think Surtur and Enfield has short hair, right? So I do miss her long hair, but other than the lack of long hair, yeah. Surtur's redesign in the second game is, or in Enfield, is pretty good, yeah.
ここはこうしてこっちはよし完璧
Might be short, you need to check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Surtur and Enfield has short hair this time around. They want long hair because of clipping, so they give him a haircut. Maybe. Columbina's English VA got shit for something on Twitter, but it's Western Twitter. Yeah, it's Western Twitter. People get pissed off about fucking dumb shit all the fucking time. Hey, yo, Zine, welcome back. Mornier's S1 changes a lot, makes her better than Shorekeeper S1 on every team. Cool. I guess I'll keep that in mind. I don't plan on pulling S1 Mornier. Enfield, do I have a character that I really want? Yes, her name is Levitain, but I call her Surtur because she was in the first game. Surtur is my absolute favorite character, is my absolute favorite waifu in Arknights. So obviously I'm really happy she's coming back for the second game. Going off the beta, I believe in the beta, Surtur was considered a limited character, so for launch she'll probably be our very first limited banner, I would assume. Unless they change it up for launch, but we'll see. Most of your waifus are dead in Enfield, and they can resurrect them through Originium though, because they brought back who were they? Aya. Did they bring back Helliger? I think they did. Is Yvonne considered an original Arknights character? No, Yvonne is unique to Enfield, or is original to Enfield. Yvonne is not in the first game, or was never in the first game. For what you've seen from Enfield's gameplay, it's like satisfactory, but with gacha, I guess so. Yeah, it depends on how much of an impact the factory building shit has on the game, or like how much of the game is like you focusing on building on base building and shit like that. Monier's got like got the best S1 in the game so far. Shit. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I need to level up Booling too, because I hear Booling's pretty good. Even though I only have her ass at like what, S0. Because I got a random Booling spook at some point. Forget exactly when.
それこそが検証、再現、そして比較を可能にするための科学研究の基礎なの。
Gilberta from Enfield's design. Yeah, Angelina, basically. Would love to get her. I forget if she's a permanent character. Or she'll be also if she'll also be another limited character. What do you think? When do you think is a good time to mention something that happens in a gacha story? Like weeks later or months, not to spoil anyone. To be honest with you, student, that depends on the chat that you're in. Like if you're in a chat where if you're in somebody's chat where the streamer you're watching is like all caught up with the gacha game, with the gacha that you're talking, whose story you're talking about or you want to talk about, then it's probably okay. Even then, it might still be a bit weird. But if you want to talk about a gacha story, then I would imagine in like a chat context, your best bet is to hang out in like a gacha like stream, like a gacha main streamer, if you know what I'm talking about. Like if you want to talk about Genshin story, for example, you can hang out in a Genshin streamer's chat who makes sure to keep up with, you know, Genshin stuff and all that. So you could probably get away with that there, but probably not a great idea to talk about story in other people's streams, especially if they're just like what variety streamers or gacha CCs that don't focus on one gacha game. They focus on, you know, a couple different ones at a time. But yeah, story spoilers are always going to be a bit, you know, finicky. Definitely gotta, you know, read the room, so to say, whenever you want to talk about it. See if it's, you know, see if the vibes match. If not, then, you know, try not to talk about spoilers. If they do, then yeah, go for it. Burnt her corpse to prevent her from spreading erypathy when she died. This whole ass scene, blah blah blah. But yeah, like the Originium somehow has like fucking data about the like everybody that it fucking infects or some shit. So it's like, yeah, sure, they you know, even if they did burn, even if they did cremate Frost Nova after she fucking died, how's that exactly gonna stop, you know, Enfield from bringing her ass back? Yeah, some throwing a heroes type shit. Some dog ass. The RE9 showcase was fucking dog ass. I mean, you can't expect it to be that long now, can you? When does the game even come out? Because like, if it's gonna come out soon, then yeah, it's like, well, yeah, obviously not gonna show. They're not gonna spoil too much of it. Like this ain't like a gacha fucking. This ain't like a fucking gacha live stream preview live stream type shit. Oh, Max answered my question. It's in about a month. Could have shown more fucking gameplay. I guess they could show. They could have shown like a snippet of like an entire mission, I guess, or like an early I don't know, Leon mission or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, if it's gonna be out soon, like if it's gonna come out like within a month or something like that, then yeah, it's not too bad. All it's supposed to be is a teaser. That's it. Guaranteed for spoilers on YouTube or X. Yeah, on Twitter, especially on Twitter, people are all like, you know, spoilers this, and in the same fucking paragraph, they immediately start rambling about fucking spoilers. Was there a video game showcase or yeah, they teased a bit of Resident Evil 9, so I was kind of watching on the side. Thankfully, it wasn't too long though. Silver Palace gameplay looks pretty good, though. You think the battle animations need to be like 10 to 15% faster? Really? Interesting. Maybe when I watch more Silver Palace gameplay, I'll try to pay attention to see if you're right about that. Excited for Resident Evil, except for RE9. Yeah, even though they didn't show off a whole lot, what they did show just now, in their showcase just now, they look pretty good, man. Leon doing some fucking gangsta shit. Am I pulling for Varka? Yeah. At least I plan to. Now that Columbina and NF are secure, and I don't really feel that inclined to pull for their signatures either. But yeah, I'll pull for Varka next. Assuming he is next. I think he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. You've been playing this the Silver Palace beta. Needs a lot of work and fluidity. Still needs a lot of work and fluidity. So we're not missing out on too much for right now. Okay. But yeah, it's a beta, so yeah, obviously there's still a lot of work to do, I'm sure. Varka's Claymore is fucking broken? Yeah, but we're used to broken fucking 5-star Claymores in Genshin now, aren't we? Because, like, they said the same shit about, who is it? Maoika's signature, I think. Maoika's signature is kind of fucking busted too, no? And yeah, Claymores have traditionally been, what is it? Claymores have traditionally been, you know, what was I going with this before I got distracted? Claymores in Genshin have traditionally been like the primo weapon type in that game, because it's kind of hard to come across like good, readily accessible crit rate, crit damage Claymores. Like I feel like signature Claymores have always kind of been that way, where just claymores in general. But what did it give him again? Like 10% attack speed, 30% damage buff, 30% crit damage, something like that. Varco dual wielding great swords like they're fucking daggers.
再現そして視覚を可能にするための科学研究
よし完璧。
学園の建物に刻まれたあのメモリだねその理念を
This is the first stream of the A Rex Nemesis. No, I actually did do a stream earlier. My last stream was a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. I think I last streamed on the 13th, I want to say. Did I do any polls today? Yeah, I already did my Woo polls today. Kind of hard to read your name from this from here. Kilburn, I think is your name. But yeah, I already got my my polls done. Got
やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付け。
got Mornier, her signature. I've been told that S1 Mornier is really fucking good, like the single best S1 in the game. I'll think about whether or not I want to pull for that or not. Because usually I don't pull for. I've never pulled for more than one copy of a limited 5-star. All my 5-star characters on my account, they're all only at S0, and that's been good enough so far. And I don't expect Mornier to be any different, but apparently the word on the street is that the word on the Wuwa streets is that S1 Mornier is fucking godlike. But yeah, pulled Mornier S0 R1. Well, what is the weapon again? What are weapons called again? And Wu again. So those two, and then I pulled for Yuno's weapon, signature weapon, because I didn't have this before. Because when Yuno was when she first came out, I got her but not her weapon because I didn't have enough pulls at the time. Now I did, and so managed to get that too. So I pulled for like what 3 things and got all of them. Claymores really need attack speed. Yeah, if they can get it, yeah, it's amazing. Killbird, yeah. Soft or hard pity. Oh, soft pity for. Actually, no, my pulls were actually fucking godlike in Wuwa. If you'll allow me to flex a bit. I did get spooked by S5 Genshin. For some reason, Wuwa really likes giving me Genshin copies. I've been losing most of my coin flips to Genshin for like the past like 2, 3, 4 patches. So now she's all the way up to S5. I don't know why the game keeps giving me Genshin, but I guess it's not. Given the other perma characters we have, I guess it's not too bad. It also helps that I kind of like Genshin too. She was my very first 5-star character in the game in this game when it came out, like what, year and a half ago. It's almost been 2 years now. But yeah, I lost an early coin flip to Genshin, and then I got another early for Mornier for her, and then both her signature and Yuno's signature got. Not only did I get both of them early. Well, actually no, they're guaranteed. So yeah, I got both of them early. So I only had to spend about 12k astrites. I started the stream with about 12.5k, 12.4k astrites. About like 11 or 12 pulls, like the actual limited pull currency itself. And then about like 11 or 12 the limited weapon pulls. And for Yuno's weapon, I had to go dip into the shop currency. The what are they called again? Oscillated corals, whatever these are called. Yeah, or afterglow coral. My bad. And I bought like I only need to buy like 5 of these, and then I got Yuno's weapon like instantly first weapon multi. So my pulls in the game in Wuwa today were really fucking good, all things considered. Augusta is good with S1 as well. I mean, most characters in this game I would imagine are good with S1. It's just that I already have every character in the game, with the exception of Calculator for some reason. I still don't have a copy of Calculator somehow. But every single limited character in this game I already have invested and ready to go and built. So, you know, when you have every character in the game, suddenly pulling for extra dupes for characters doesn't really matter too much. But apparently, Mornier is supposed to be like a more Mornier is supposed to be kind of a global support, not really. Either way, her S1, whatever the fuck she's supposed to do, her S1 apparently is fucking godlike, so still have that in the back of my head, just in case, I decide to change my mind and decide to go for S1 Mornia anyway. 100% free to play? Hell no! Hell no, Kilberto. I ain't that lucky. And I doubt anybody on the walking on this fucking planet is either. No, man. I'm not a whale. I wouldn't call myself a whale, per se. But I do buy monthly battle pass. Just $10 one, though, not $20, because $20 battle pass is not worth it. But the $10 battle pass monthly, and then I do buy the packs almost every single patch. These bundles right here. I try going for the cheaper ones first, and I only buy the more expensive ones if I have to. Yeah, just as a rule of thumb, Kilberto, if you want every single character in a gacha game, especially a bigger gacha game, then you're looking at spending some money. Like, theoretically, it is possible to get every character in the game as a complete free-to-play, but you have to be extremely lucky for that. Like, it's normal for people to get really lucky sometimes, but then being lucky, like, on a consistent basis over a long period of time, that is near on impossible. Eventually you will lose a coin flip. And assume you never lost a coin flip ever, then yeah, I guess it might be possible, theoretically, for a free-to-play to get all the characters in the game, but eventually you will lose a coin flip. Eventually. And as soon as you do, that means that basically, as a free-to-play, that ruins your chances of, like, getting all the characters. And, you know, there's also the fucking signature weapons you gotta worry about, too, if you want to whirl for those. And I don't think you can get every character in this game along with their signature weapons. It's either you pull for all the characters, or at least try to, and say fuck all the weapons, or you have to pick and choose which characters you want if you want their signatures with them. And considering some characters in this game really want their signatures, like Frolova, yeah. So you gotta make some difficult decisions if you're pure free to play. At S1, she's a global support. Yeah. She needs somebody to apply tune breaks, and that's Lene right now. Maybe future characters as well. With S1, she doesn't need. She no longer needs Lene to give her that tune break thing. Okay, makes sense. Hey yo, RMR, thanks so much for the 69-month resub. Nice. But yeah, thanks so much for the resub, man. Appreciate it. If you spent money, you'd rather go for unit and weapon other than dupes. Yeah, same here for Wuwa specifically. I would say in like the big four in the Hoyo gachas, it's probably better off that you go for dupes a lot of the time. But in Wua, I would say character and dupe. Or, no, not character and dupe. Character and weapon. And then, you know, if there's a character who's got a dupe that's really good, then you can consider that too. Hey, when you go full pity and lose the 50-50 anyway, I mean, who doesn't? To be fair. Why Frolova? Frolova's signature weapon gives her an extreme, like, it's common knowledge. Obviously, people are okay with, like, people know, generally speaking, that, you know, oh, if you give a limited 5-star character the signature weapon, they're typically gonna do better, right? But in Wua, I believe typically the power increase in general you get whenever a limited 5-star character gets their signature is about 20%. Like, they get like around a 20% boost in their performance / damage / power, whatever you want to call it, when they work with their signature, as opposed to whatever their second best option is. But Frolova's, for whatever reason, gives her a 40% increase, or just about, something along those lines. It is significantly, Frolova's signature weapon is significantly better than her next best option. I think she's one of the only characters in the game like that, so it's definitely not like a trend or anything, but just for her, for some reason, they really want you to pull her fucking signature. Not sure why. I'm assuming it's because they don't, Frolova probably doesn't have a lot of other good options at the moment, or it's just the way she works might be a bit weird. I mean, she herself is kind of a weird character, so checks out, I guess. But Frolova's signature, for whatever reason, gives her like a 40% increase in performance or something like that over her second best option for weapons. For reference, you're free to play your missing 7 characters. If you haven't pulled a number of signature weapons, you may be able to get all of them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it should be possible, even if you gotta get a little bit lucky with it. But yeah, it's possible. Maybe that's the reason why she's complicated. She's not complicated to play, man. No, none of the characters in this game are that complicated to play. At least if you want to play them if you still want to play them like super basic. I'm sure if you want to do all the fancy ass bullshit that like the real Wua pros do, then maybe. But just knowing what she does, like it's not that hard, man. Just have Frolova. Frolova's basic game plan is just to what? Have her, is it her forte gauge or is it her circuit gauge? I think it's called her forte gauge. She wants to fill up her forte gauge with like 6 musical notes. As soon as you have them, you hold down heavy attack, and and that's how you activate her ult. And the way you gain musical notes on her forte gauge is you do basics until you see her skill go highlight purple, and then when you see that, you press her skill. And then that gives her like 1 or 2 musical notes, and then you keep doing that over and over until she builds up 6. As soon as she gets 6, heavy attack. She does her. The game goes into this like a little bit of like a cutscene where Frolova, like the camera turns and focuses on Frolova. She like twirls around a bit and causes a bunch of like these like chain leaf things to fucking damage enemies. As soon as she's done with that, then that's when her ult activates, and you pop her ult and let her do her thing. As soon as she's in her ult phase, switch off to whoever your next character is, and continue with the rotation. Frolova's ult will be an off-field thing that keeps attacking enemies along with you, and then just go through the rest of your team's rotation until you go back to Frolova and just fucking do that shit all over again. So, whee! The most annoying time you had was with Zanny trying to play her properly. Yeah, Zanny definitely would like you to parry a lot of stuff. I think. Then I'm sure there's some, you know, there's some details about her, about her ult that, you know, would be nice to know to play her properly. Just look back on my polls. I got God tier luck in Genshin, WoA, and CZN this month. CZN? Oh, if you're talking about my Christmas polls for Serennial, then yes, in the past month. Yeah, can't lie. Yeah, I guess my gacha look has been pretty godlike today, at least. Without Forlova's weapon, yeah. It is a pain. Anyways, chat, I'm gonna get out of here because I got all my stuff done. I'll probably just get my WoA dailies done off stream because I gotta go work on videos and don't have too much time left now. You know, and Augusta, after pulling them, should have been your have been your go-to team. Yeah, they're really strong together. Naturally. Fastest clears always get Zanny, Phoebe, Spectra Road because of quick swap Sweat Lords. Sweat Lords. Linnea's made gameplay way more fun. Continue to hopefully they continue to release characters like that. I mean, with Amy up next, I'm sure that trend will continue. But yeah, glad to see that WoA's been putting out some fun characters. So I'll get Mornier built up in the meantime. Hopefully I'll get her ready for whatever I need her for. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I will catch you guys all. I want to say the next time I stream will be next week when Enfield comes out, or when Enfield drops. Because for the next week I'm going to focus on putting out at least 2 more videos before Enfield comes out. So I'm kind of on a time crunch here. I'm gonna see if I can get it done or not. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Be on the lookout for some more YouTube videos in the meantime. Who can I raid right now? Mr. Zajeff is streaming. I don't think Fobmaster is yet. Maybe he'll stream later today. He's just not streaming right now. Yeah, I guess I'll send you guys over to Mr. Zajeff then. So, let's see. Raid. Was it Zajeff 77? Yeah, okay, that should be his profile, yeah. Did I get magic stones from the lottery event? Did I? I don't know. Honestly, I don't care, Kenzawa. I have enough gems to, I believe, guarantee whoever I want to go for, because I'm sitting on like 32k right now. So I'll just wait for them to rerun either Holy Mommy or if they drop, if they finally decide to drop Demon Homura, then yeah, I'll just immediately blow my load for her. What about Silver Palace? Didn't sign up for the beta, so I'm not playing. I'm just watching other people play it for now. But yeah, we'll do a big stream for Enfield. Like I said, I'll next week I'll take that day off from my usual side hustle. But yeah, tell Zajeff I said what's up, and yeah, thanks for everybody stopping by, and we'll catch you guys all next week, boys. Hope you guys are all looking forward to Enfield. And until then, peace. Peace. Look forward to the YouTube videos too.